Welcome to this episode of The Power of Mentoring, sharing knowledge, creating lasting relationships, with Mentoring Women's Network Board Chair, Allison Martin.
Today, I'm going to be talking to you about uncovering your talents and finding your passion. We have all heard that if you do what you love, you will never work another day in your life. That sounds great, doesn't it? In theory, but that's often easier said than done. What if you're unsure about what you are good at or what your passion is? Some of us know right away what we are passionate about, but there are those of us who are not quite sure where to look or even where to start to identify what our passions are. So a great place to start is by looking at your resume. What jobs and aspects of those jobs did you absolutely love? When are you most at peace and harmony? Were there times when you thought, if I could close the door and work on this project or work with this type of client all the time, I would be in heaven? That's a big clue, but we often go about our days without even pointing those items out to ourselves. Think back to performance reviews. What were you praised for? What do people naturally come to you for? Maybe your day-to-day job has nothing to do with IT, but your colleagues always come to you to solve their computer issues because you are great with technology and great at teaching someone how to use it. That can be an outstanding clue. Yes, sometimes we have the answers tucked deep away or not so deep within us, but it's also a good idea to ask others what they think. It can be hard to identify our own strengths, but it can be easy for others to see it. Don't just rely on your closest friends and family when asking. Be sure to ask a broad range of people who know you. Maybe call up a former colleague and ask what they remember about working with you, or ask mentors or even former teachers that might remember you. They can all give you pieces of this puzzle. Now last, but certainly not least, is asking for professional help on this topic. There are professional career consultants out there that specialize in helping people to define their strengths, talents, and passions. They are a completely unbiased resource and can provide a life-changing perspective. Not only can they give you ideas on what direction to head, but they can also help get you there. In high school and college, we might have talked to a career advisor, but in our adult lives, this is something we often don't think about. But we can get so much more out of the experience now that we have some professional work and life under our belts. And not only is it useful, it can be fun too. When looking for your talents and passions, be sure to have fun with it. Yeah, transition can be really scary at times, but without change and taking a risk to find out what we love, we would all be stuck in that rut, and that certainly is never any fun. At Mentoring Women's Network, we are very committed to helping you identify your passions and follow your dreams. To learn more about Mentoring Women's Network, please visit www.mentoringwomensnetwork.com.
Thank you for watching this episode of The Power of Mentoring with Allison Martin. For more great information, visit the Mentoring Women's Network website at www.mentoringwomensnetwork.com. Also browse the other shows found right here at Indie Biz TV Shows.